Hello lovelies, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing really well. Today I want to work on some loaded pockets but hidden, because I've chose these beautiful images from Edith Holden and I'm working on my mum's journal and I know she will love them. So I thought what I could do is make a hinge, then open it up, and then on this side we have the loaded pocket. Okay, so I've never done it before, which those of you that follow me will realise and recognise that I normally do things on a wing and a prayer, and this is one of them times. So I've picked my two images and they fit on my page. This is my mum's journal, by the way, with it's predominantly green. I'll give you a proper flip through when it's done. Let's come to a page. Right, oh, I'm making it difficult for myself already. Okay, forget that. You see these fit on with a bit of room around the sides, so there's enough room to fill them and flip them. So that's where we're at so far. I've got these to start. So oh, hang on, I'll grab one because I've got a couple of scraps from, this is Tim Holtz paper, and I thought they're pretty plain, you know, they look old and grungy. They'll suit me down to a T for the spine, not spine, hinge. Right, so I wanna make sure I get it round about the size that looks roughly where I want it to be. Let's move that, and I don't want it too wide. That looks like it'll be roughly it. I think I'll just take a bit off this one, and that's us done with creating the hinge. Right, get that out of the way, and I'll just move my scraps. That is done. So what did I do with my scoreboard? Ah, here it is. So I just want to score that one's done, and that one's done. Just a light score so that I can get a nice fold. Right. Right, that's all I need with that, and that's done. So let's see, I might need to take a little bit more off. Do you like? Yeah, tiny bit. I'm wondering this one, yeah, tiny bit off each one. So grab my trimmer again, and I'll just do them both together. And we're good. So I hope everyone is well, and that those of you that celebrate Christmas are getting there with your plans and your organisation. Let's see. I'll have one coming out that way and the other one going the other way. I've done all my Christmas shopping. It's all wrapped up and under the tree, ready for the kids and the grandkids. Oh, I've just opened a new glue, and rather than working with an old glue, I've been having to squeeze it in between 2 and inch of its life. and I've just opened a new one, and of course it comes all splodging out because I squeezed it too hard, but it's fine. Right, try and get that as close to the edge as possible. Right, we've got our hinge on loaded pocket number 1, and this one will come out that way, so it's going to go there. Actually, I know I scored it the other way, but I want this showing, so I'm going to glue the map on this bit just so that don't look exactly the same. Yeah, so I hope everyone's getting there with their plans. I had to do mine early because the crowds just get crazy. I popped into town with my son yesterday because although my Christmas shopping is done, I needed some adapter plugs. Let's see. Right, for the first back bit, like the larger pocket, I'm going to go with this just to cut out. I'm keeping them quite thin because I don't want it really bulgy. So what I've done, I've sorted out some scraps and I'm going to work from here, and I'm not going to do straight pockets either. The first bit will be a straight across pocket, and then I thought I'll do some like torn strips of diagonal pocket. I'll just grab my glass mat and a bit of ink. So yeah, I popped into town with my son yesterday because I've bought everyone an electric toothbrush. I thought that they've been saying they want these ones that are out, like my grown-up kids. And so I thought, oh, if I get them and my son-in-law, it's all done and dusted. I've got them some other bits, different, but I thought I could get them all one of those. So I bought them all, and then it was pointed out to me that they plug in to a shaver plug, not a normal plug. So I got my son to take me into town yesterday just to get half a dozen shaver plugs so that they could use them straight away when they unwrap them. Oh my gosh, already the crowds on a weekday, it was surprising, because normally on a Wednesday or Thursday it's not that busy up there at all in my local town, but yeah, it was rammed. So I am not going up there again. I am done. Right, I've copied some bits that I didn't want to lose, or that I wanted to be able to use again. Like my lovely friend sent me this, so I copied it so that I could use it again. But I think for the back I'll just go with some normal book page. Right, it needs trimming. But yeah, so I hope you're all getting there and that you managed to avoid the craziness that seems to overtake every nation in December. Like the queues and the pushing and the, oh dear. That's why I don't go out on Black Friday. I know in America that's been a thing for ages and ages, but here it's quite a recent thing here in the UK. But still, yeah, everyone goes mad. The first year when they did it here, it was absolutely crazy. There was people getting into actual violent fights in shops. As soon as I saw that in the news, I didn't partake in it anyway, but as soon as I saw that in the news, that confirmed that I'd been right to stay at home. And I was never ever going to do that. Oh, I forgot to trim the bottom. I'll just do it with scissors though, because you're not going to see it. So yeah, I don't normally do that Black Friday thing. And although in recent years it hasn't been as bad as it was that first year, still it's not for me. So yeah, I stay at home. No, I'm going to eat this before I stick it on. I might still have some ink. Yeah, I have. Still got some ink on my little dauber. And it doesn't need to be crazy because you're only going to really see the top. So yeah, I'm all finished now. All I've got to do, and maybe this, and this is the worst bit, because everyone has to do this, is like Christmas Eve, or the earliest, the day before Christmas Eve, to go out and get all the stuff I need fresh, like salad stuff and fruit and vegetables. And that's the worst bit, isn't it? Because everyone's got to do that. You can't get those things early. The things that you can get early that freeze and that, oh my gosh, yeah, they're all done. But yeah, the bits that you can't, I can't bear it going out and it's all so crowded. I might try and talk one of my kids into going for me. That sounds like a little plan. Right, so that's our first pocket on our hidden loaded pocket, you see. And the same here. So what I would normally do on this kind of thing is put another one about there. But what I thought, to be a bit different, I might tear it that way, and then I can do my pockets layered like that. So I just thought it had a little bit of different interest. Mix it up a little bit. So I think I'm going to come up. No, I like it like that. I really do, coming down, because I will have one coming the other way. So let's see. I'm going to grab my straight edge like that. That's the right width. I just need, I think, to take a little tad off the bottom, and that is going to stick there. Right. Yeah, I was having it there, weren't I? Grab a bit of ink. And so, yeah, I'm thinking doing it this diagonal way, we'll just mix it up a bit, because I'll do one of my, well, not mine, everyone does them, don't they? The traditional way of a loaded pocket, I'll do one of those in here, or one or two, but I like it to have some different elements so that when she receives it, there's lots of different elements to catch her eye, to be a bit different and pleasing, you know, to be a bit surprising, really. I love giving surprises, and yeah, that's all the fun of it for me, being able to surprise people and make them happy. I was a bit, not annoyed, but a bit disappointed with buying all my kids an electric toothbrush, which I thought was a great idea,
and none of them were going to guess. They'd all said they wanted these new ones that was out, and as that went wrong, I thought, yeah, that's a great idea, I'll go and get them those. But then my son came home from Christmas shopping the other day, one of my sons, and he said, yeah, I've done all my Christmas shopping now, and I bought myself an electric toothbrush, and it was the exact same one. Hello, so, sorry, my camera just died, so I took that time to tear and ink. I know I was doing this bit, to tear and ink some more paper, because everyone knows how to tear and ink paper, and you've seen it a million times. Not that you don't know how to do this, of course you do. But, yeah, I thought, oh, I might as well just tear and ink all my paper while I put my camera on charge for a little bit. And then also, I was doing two, wasn't I? I just had 2 bits of paper for Edith Holden. So I finished off the other one, because it doesn't take long. And I thought, I'll tear and ink all the paper for this one as well. And then the video won't end up being 8 years long. So, as you can see, we're going out a little diagonal. I've got this lovely paper here that was gifted to me by my good friend Amy, Crafty Cat, her channel's called. And I copied it, scanned it in, so that I would be able to use it over and over. Because I think they just look cute, don't they? I just like having the little mushrooms of different sizes and styles, and it looks all old and lovely. So yeah, I thought I'd use that. I've got some encyclopedia page here, and I'm just layering it up so I'll have a nice lot of pockets to load up, and it'll be hidden, and I can tuck in to all those different diagonals that I've done. This bit of card was also gifted to me by Amy, and I didn't know whether I wanted to use it or not. Like, I used another bit on the other pocket, but it goes so well with the colours that I'm using for my mum's journal that I thought, oh, you go on, do it, you know, because there are things that I will be hanging on to, and I want to hang on to everything, but you can't, can you? You can't hoard all the time. So, because yeah, otherwise you don't end up with a craft room, you end up with a craft sort of perch where you've got so much stuff. Well, I know I get a bit like that, but I'm surrounded by books and things, and I try and sort my papers into like sort of the different styles or thicknesses, and then yeah, I've got a lovely big stuffed fat envelope full of stuff that Amy gave me, and I thought I'll use it because I'm giving it to my mum, and I'm hoping she will record it with memories, and I'm putting lots of like photos in and that, memories of her childhood and of my dad, and then one day it'll be mine again, and I can look at it and see how she added stuff to it, and yeah, I just think it'll be lovely. So I thought, yeah, go and use it, you'll see it again one day, so hopefully not for a very, very, very long time, but yeah, I've used it. So I was thinking I'll put a Queen of Hearts. I just inked up this old playing card. I think I'll put that. Oh, hang on, I don't know. Oh, I wanted to use a bit of this. Or did I? Or did I? That is the question. I don't know. I wonder how it'll look with the other. No. Let's see. Cut a bit off. What? Oh. See, now if I was live streaming, I could ask what people think, because I'm not sure about that. I wonder if I dirty it up a bit. Now I thought all my inking was done, see, but no, it wasn't. I think maybe because it's a bit bright. When I ordered this, it said it was olive green, which is dull and muted, and I've got this, it's all shiny and bright, and I'm not a shiny and bright person. Well, sometimes in my Isabella journal that my lovely friend Denise won in my giveaway, I didn't know her before that, but since then I've been chatting away to her. Her channel's Wonderbar Crafts, and oh, she's such a lovely person. And yeah, that journal that she won, it was very bright and pastel colours, and it was different for me. I don't normally do that, and I did really enjoy it. But yeah, with this one, and I wasn't sticking to any kind of era. With this one, I'm trying to stick with nothing newer than 1940 going in here. Obviously not my trim and that, but anything like the articles and the newspapers and things like that, book pages, because my mum was born in 1940, so I thought any articles and that's the newest they're gonna be. But yeah, so when you're doing something like that, well, with me, I tend to do it like a bit muted and looking really old. Right, I'm liking that so far. I want, though, something to go on that ribbon. I'm not keen on that. As you can see, I keep everything in jam jars. I just spray the tops. And yeah, they're not all jam jars, any kind of food jars. I spray the tops so they're all colour coordinated. And oh, it's a bit, is that fate? A bit fell out. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much, that's fate. That's what I'm using. When things like that happen, I think, oh, you've happened for a reason. Yeah, I think I'm going to like that stuck on there. Right, let's ink that up. What side is the right or wrong side? Sorry if my head's getting in the way. I'm trying to lean in and see. Oh, right. This is the wrong side. So, yeah, when things like that happen, if something just jumps out at you, I always think, ah, that jumped out at me for a reason. I'm going to use it. And I think that looks nice. Look, because the ribbon I didn't really like the look of. But with that little bit of trim on there, I like that. Now, I don't know whether I want to use this playing card here or not. No. I've also got a little bit of ribbon that I've put a bit of cheesecloth on with a bee on it. Yeah, I think that looks better. Should I go over here? Yeah. I'm going to go over there near the vine so the bee can be flying to the vine. Have a little rest over there. I make up these little stories in my head as I'm going along. I'm such a weird crafter, but yeah, that's the way my brain works. So that didn't take long at all, did it? The inking and the tearing would have taken up most of the time. So if I grab my mum's journal, and this will sit on the page like that, and then open up, and I've got all these pockets. This is stuff I've been working on to go in my mum's journal, so let's see. Right, I'll grab a couple of tags and let's have a look. Once it's loaded, I won't load it too much because I don't want it to be too thick, but I'll put a few different journaling cards or tags here and there, and oh, I think that's going to look great. I'm quite pleased with how it's turned out. And let's get in that pocket. Oh,
Oh, let's get in there. Better go behind here. That's it. And that there, and that like that. And also, oh, off camera, I cut out a little dink there with my 1-inch punch. Oops, that's one of my jars going somewhere. But yes, so that can be a big tuck there. So that's going to sit like that on that page. I'll stick that in a second. And then this is the other one with the lovely green finches. And I'm not going to do it here because I don't want them close together. But yeah, you can see I again just layered them up. This was from the lovely Amy. Just old bits and bobs, a couple of that's Tim Holtz. I'm not sure. I think that might be out of a Tim Holtz little ephemera thing. And I fussy cut that from something else because I thought I'll stick it on and have the little tail overlapping. And so, yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Right, I don't want to stick that there because I've got something else. Oh, I'll quickly show you this. It's really cool. Look, I made a waterfall of all different pictures of my mum when she was young with her mum and dad and that. I'm so pleased with that. So yeah, the green finches I might put there, and then these roses will go somewhere else. And yeah, that's it. I'm really pleased. I'll stick them in off camera, but yeah, it's just a little variation on a loaded pocket, isn't it? Just doing them on the diagonal to give a little extra interest. I think it really looks nice layered up like that, and it's so simple. And yeah, just a few embellishments here and there, just make it a little bit pretty. So thank you for watching, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. I love you. Thank you very much. Bye for now, loves. Bye bye.